You know, I kind of like the Earth, but you know who doesn't like the Earth? Double A's! And likewise, I don't like double A's. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to power your portable amp without double A's, but rather with lithium-ion battery packs. Now, this modification works for several amps on the market. The VOX Mini 3, Mini 5, Roland Micro Cube. I think the Nux has one too. There's several brands that have these mini amps. They're about this size with space on the back for 6 AA batteries, and 6 AA batteries is 9 volts. So all we have to do is get 9 volts into the back of them, just like you would with the wall wart, but wall warts suck too, so let's not do that. Okay, so what you will need is lithium-ion pack, and then also the right connector to go from that pack to your amp. Now this is a very specific connector, so we'll make sure we get this right, right? A lot of these have tip positive, but what we need is tip negative. Now this is the same connector that we see on our pedal board power supplies, our daisy chains, and you can also power your guitar pedal board off of these. Like I use these to power my pedal board so that I don't have to plug it in when I get to a gig, except for like one connection. So here we are, USB to that. I'll have the link to this in the description of the video. So make sure you like and subscribe as you go down to look for that. And I'm going to carry on and just demonstrate how it works. So basically, with mine, I have the Roland Micro Cube. So what I've done is I've just velcroed the battery pack to the back here. This is a topping one. This one's actually specifically made, oh no, Tom's Line makes these, my bad. You can see it actually has the connectors for guitar pedal power supply, and USB too, so you can also charge my phone off of this. So from that, just a male into the back of the amp. And that's about it. It works. Another modification I did, this is specific to the Roland Micro Cube now, is I cut the top off this bottle cap and super glued it on so this power button no longer accidentally gets hit in my bag, and it's easier to feel where it is too. But now this is my power button. I just use the I just leave the amp on position and turn on and off the battery supply to turn it on and off. So now with the VOX Mini 3 and 5 amps, as well as a few others, there's a removable back that actually opens the whole back of the amp, and you can just hide this down inside there for a more chic look, but Velcro works fine for me. I can easily rip this off, take it to be charged. I very rarely need to charge this thing. The amp runs so much longer off these packs than it will ever. No AA is going to have the performance that a lithium-ion pack will. I've also added to the Roland Micro Cube a NX1S topping audio amplifier and a pencil case from the dollar store, because it just happens to line up with all the screws on the Roland Micro Cube, so I was able to screw right through the case into the same screws that were already here, just pulled them out, put them through this case into that. And this makes just a nice little portable cover for the extras I have on here. So I have an extra battery pack here which powers a few things. So I can use that to charge any of my devices on the go, but it also is the main power supply for the Korg audio processor here. So I'll just turn that on. There we go. And now we should be all set. Yep, there we go. Now we have vocals through, I got a little wireless microphone I keep in here too. let's see, but where's that sound like? Spring reverb, hall reverb, room reverb. How about that? There we go. You can hear the reverb now. I have to. There we go. All right. So basically, I have wireless mic into the topping amplifier, into the core audio processor, and then into the back of the amp through the auxiliary 1/8 inch. There's also a 1/4 inch one you can use there, but 1/8 worked fine for me. So that's how I have portable vocals, and also I use wireless NUX B2 transmitter and receiver to the amp. So I have a very, very wireless setup here. And I've been busking with this setup for a while now, and as well as just turning out the live shows, which is why I also have this dot right here, which is marking the center cone of the speaker itself that's behind the mesh here. And that just shows where, when miking on stage, they put the microphone right here, so it'll be dead center. So that's about where, as far as I've gotten with modifications. I don't even know what else I could do to this thing, honestly. I've got power for days on this thing. This will run for hours and hours off of these battery packs, and no more AA's. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I hope you are too. If you like this kind of content, maybe I'll do more. So like and subscribe, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, thanks for watching.